Hello, salutations, welcome to today's new video. And this particular video project, I wanted to conduct my very own unique Steven Universe theory video. And there are quite a few videos out there pertaining to this particular cartoon. However, there's actually a couple things in mind that I've sat in meditation and I've pondered. And with Steven Universe being my absolute number one favorite American cartoon, besides Japanese anime, of course. Okay, so I watched every single episode. I believe there's like 6 or 7 seasons. I don't really keep track of that kind of thing. I just watch it and absorb its information and just process my own analysis and thoughts in my own humanistic little brain of mine. So, at first, I thought of Steven Universe as something like, my wife, Jen introduced me to it, and this is the first time watching. It was almost half a year ago. When I first watched it, I was like, I don't know what is this show? I don't know what it's about. Like it seems quirky to me. It seemed off-putting in a way. But as open-minded as I am, I thought about it and I got to sit down and think about it. And I watched the first episode or two, and then following after that, I started becoming a lot more intrigued and fascinated by the show. And after a while, as you know, yes, I'm wearing my Steven shirt. I am considered as a huge fan for it. I absolutely love it. I just like our Black Butler scarf getting in the way. Alright, so my name is Cody Gremlin. And my first theory I wanted to talk about ultimately was how, now this is my perspective, this is what I believe in. I believe that Steven himself would, well, as you know, or if you never watch a show, this is considered as spoilers. Crystal gems, they don't die necessarily. They either get, they either are preserved or they're, God, what am I trying to say? Due to allergies, I haven't been feeling that well, so forgive me. Shattered. That's what I was looking for. Shattered. I believe that technically, I mean, if you want to get technical, Steven would actually become preserved. Not necessarily die, but as you know, like all things has to come to an end at some eventual point. And that's one of my theories, that Steven would actually be preserved along with all the other characters previously that they had preserved in that one room. God, I'm sounding like an idiot. I haven't watched the show for a little while. I'm busy with uploading videos every day, just working and other things. So you get the idea. For those of you who did, or do watch the show, you'll be quite possibly, it's a half and half probability, depending on where the directors of the show decide to take the show ultimately into the near future, or the ending of the entire series and the franchise of Steven Universe. Hopefully he doesn't die. That's just one of my theories, that what if they somehow get into the crystal gems, get into this huge, massive, pardon my language, shit hit the fan scenario of everything would go down between the crystal gems and the 3 diamonds of blue, yellow, and white diamond. What if something tragically happens to him? As you know, or may not know, warning, spoilers, yes, Lars indeed did die. Although he was resurrected back to life. And now he's able to, like, you're able to now, like, teleport and transport to different worlds and dimensions through his hair or through his head. And much like what Lion has, that same capability and that power. My number 2 theory is, what if it's a possibility that Steven uncovers and realizes and understands the truth of his past? What if his mother, Rose Quartz, was actually dark and evil and had dark intentions? And what if somehow he himself turns towards God, I was gonna put out a Star Wars reference, a dark side, but towards darkness or the darker elements. And there, you know, with anything in life, everything is it has infinite possibilities and probabilities. And I always wondered how the end of the season or the following next episodes would ultimately become. And another theory of mine is, will there ever be a white diamond to be released into, you know, into the show itself, or is she just part of the past and they'll never maybe uncover the truth surrounding her? And my number 4 theory is, what if they somehow actually, you know, reincarnate Pink Diamond? The latest episodes, as you've probably seen, that has a lot of her, you know, the memories of her uncovering from the past until now. And everything has a factor involved to it. What if they actually find a way to, I believe from what I've seen that she was shattered. What if there was a process, a way in which they could actually bring her back into, you know, back to life, per se? And if that was possible, who would she be now? What would she still be, the same person? Did she always have darker intentions? Or do you believe that maybe she would have turned over a new leaf and brought upon a balance, if you will? Everything gets involved in a factor for that. And I wonder, whatever happened to Mystery Girl? Sabina is her name? God, I just always known her as Mystery Girl, you know, with the pink hair and everything. The one that Pearl has such a deep fascination and obsession for. It seems like she loves anyone with like pink hair due to her quote unquote, in a relationship with, or obsession or fascination and interest in her love for rose quartz. And what if they brought back Jasper? That's another one of my theories. I know that she was shattered, but if she were to resurrect and found a way to piece, maybe she would find a way to piece together herself back together, or maybe the crystal gems would decide to bring her back, for lack of a better understanding or, you know, sympathy or empathy towards her, to provide her with a second chance. Much like Peridot, you know, at first, like the first season first few seasons she was actually depicted as the villain, and then as the seasons progressed more, and you found that she'd actually had become a hero, you know, she'd become good. She actually had positive intentions. And if so, would Jasper still be the same? Would she still have all of her powers? Would she now reconsider the actions of her past and recreate that towards something positive, to helping the Crystal Gems, to confronting and take down the Empire of the Diamonds? And everything is, well, a thought process is provoking of your thought and your consciousness. You have to, just like anything in life, to question everything around you. And there's so many probabilities about a lot of like TV shows and different things that they would more likely have. You have to question everything around you, and that in itself is the purpose of human existence, and to expand the horizon of your awareness and your consciousness. And much like everything that I speak upon in our previous videos and our videos in general, another insane theory of mine: what if by chance, given the nature of Steven Universe in itself, it's actually, I notice from my observation and perceptions, it's becoming so much more darker as the more Steven himself discovers and unravels his past and his purpose. And you start to see everything manifest to unfold as he questions everything around him. There are so many probabilities. Every action you take, every word that you say, everything that you project and portray, and everything that you conduct in life has an outcome, whether positive or negative. That makes sense. And the reason I theorize this, considering that... Alright, never mind. It's windy out here. So the reason I say this is only because that you just never know. You never know where the writers and directors are going to take the future of Steven Universe, or any show in general, just like video games, or just anything that you put your mind to it. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, I still got to get a base for this stupid thing. I'm out here in the middle of nature, as you see, as my pathetic old tripod. I gotta get a base for it. The thing's old and broken. But anyway, like I said, what the hell was I saying just a moment ago? Oh, that's right. So you never know, given how darker in nature Steven Universe has become, they actually might, like all the crystal gems, or the majority of them, might die, quote unquote die. They don't really die, they get shattered or preserved or poofed. So anyway, because, you know, okay, that's what I was saying, because there's so much depiction of modern day Hollywood films and certain, like, you know, majority of video games and TV shows, the good guy always wins. Regardless, the good guy always wins and triumphs over evil. But what if there was a possibility where the bad guy wins? Or somehow, maybe another theory of mine, that all the diamonds would actually coexist in peace with the crystal gems and the entire universe and the entire human planet Earth and beyond that. And what if they somehow like team up together with like Homeworld and Planet Earth, and everyone get together to expand beyond Homeworld, beyond everything else imaginable, and they find a way to coexist with other planets and harmonize to work together, or maybe they'll go out of the way to actually bring a balance and peace to all the mutated gems that were shattered, and now they're just awkward and mutated and so what if they found a way to find a sense of serenity, of balance, of harmony and peace within themselves and abroad? Everything factors itself, and there's just in the human mind in itself, in your brain, there's so much, like, you can question anything. You know, you could just even say, like, oh, what if an asteroid just comes down and, like, destroys half the town of, what is this name? Not Homeworld, Beach City. I'm just feeling so out of it. I pushed myself to do this video because, like, the entire week, I'm exposed to the elements of a new season, a new state, a new beginning of everything here, and I'm not used to the allergy and pollens that's constantly around, especially this the celebration of a new day, new season of spring as of recent, last couple days ago. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this camera. Anyway, to make a long video short, I tried to add all my thoughts into it and perspectives, and I had those, God, I lost track now. I believe I have those 5 theories now. So, let's see. Did I run that? Yeah, I ran everything. Okay. Alright, one more theory. I pondered the thought often in my mind, what are they going to do with... It's more of a question. It's more of a question than a theory. I wonder what they're going to do ultimately with Bismuth. Bismuth was one of my favorite characters. And as unfortunate as it was, she was only featured in one episode. One episode. And it was short-lived. It was unfortunate. And it's just like Supreme Leader Snoke from Star Wars, the new franchise. Is that it? You know, they're gonna introduce her, and then they just kind of killed her off, like suppressed her off. And like, I wonder what they're gonna do with her now. It's ridiculous to see that they introduce a character, then they just kind of killed her off. And there should have been more of a story about her. There should have been more regarding to her, in my honest perspective. Also, one of my other theories is, are they going to maybe possibly have a character for black tourmaline or obsidian perhaps? Or what is going to become the outcome of Beach City in general? If what it appears to be a triumphant a story of good versus evil, light versus darkness, is Beach City going to rally together with the Crystal Gems and support and behind Steven to overthrow the diamonds, perhaps? That's a question to think. You know, I've always been fascinated by that. I've always been fascinated by psychology and human nature in itself. I've always thought of how interesting that was. The Steven universe at first was actually How's it going? Morning. Well, Steven Universe was actually at first a kind of like kid show. It was quirky, it was laughable, it was comedic, it was cute, it was innocent, it was full of life, it was full of mystery, if you will, if you want to think about it in that perspective. I seen it from that angle. I'm not sure if you have or not. Everyone's obviously different. It started off as something like cute, and then it become darker as the more it started unraveling itself, which is only obvious and typical, you know. But oh God, I was just about to get into a conversation discussion of why I personally love Steven Universe. That is for a separate video in itself. So that's all the theories that I had. I need to go home. I need to rest. I work almost every day. I do these videos every day. I do a lot of crazy things. So my brain is not there. My first Steven Universe episode for a theory video, I thought it went pretty well. So thank you everyone so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel. My name is Cody Gremlin, and I appreciate you watching this video. Please subscribe, share our videos with others, and we hope that you enjoy watching our future videos. And please show your support and give this video a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Alright, signing off. Namaste and farewell for now. I'm extremely ecstatic for the new episodes of Steven Universe. God, that's like my all-time favorite cartoon ever. Alright, see you guys.